The pressures and pace of modern life often leave men feeling anxious, dissatisfied, and constantly striving. We exhaust ourselves, chasing promotions, wealth, attention, and approval from others. But these external rewards provide only temporary satisfaction before the cycle of craving begins again. Many men realize too late that lasting contentment springs from within. The ancient Greek and Roman philosophers, known as the Stoics, developed principles for living an unshakable, virtuous life despite external hardships. Their teachings reveal timeless lessons that men commonly learn too late. As men, we often try to prove our worth through achievement, acquisition, and applause. However, chasing these externals often leads to discontentment and anxiety. The ancient Greek and Roman Stoic philosophers recognized the futility of basing happiness on fleeting things outside our control. They developed principles and practices that led to an unshakable sense of peace and purpose. Though challenging to implement, these Stoic lessons impart timeless wisdom. 1. Don't sweat the small stuff. Life presents endless frustrations and setbacks. Stoics advise not wasting mental energy on minor annoyances or errors. Marcus Aurelius said, "The cucumber is bitter? Then throw it out. There are brambles in the path? Then go around." We suffer more from our reactions than the events themselves. Train yourself to distinguish between trivial problems and natural crises. Then, respond proportionately. 2. Accept what you can't control. Trying to coerce people and bend events to your will is exhausting and futile. While we control our judgments and actions, much lies beyond our power. A storm delays your flight, a deal falls through, or a friend cancels plans. Stoicism preaches radical acceptance of external realities while directing energy towards self-mastery. Serenity emerges when we focus only on what we can change. 3. Focus on what matters most. Modern life bombards us with busy work and distractions, obscuring what deserves our finite time. Seneca advised identifying your few core values and eliminating everything else as unnecessary excess. Periodically recalibrate your life around people and pursuits that align with your priorities. Apply constant vigilance against drifting into trivialities. Invest energy solely in that which enables your purpose. 4. Be prepared for adversity. Challenges and hardships are inevitable components of life. Rather than praying for a life without problems, Stoics develop an anti-fragile mindset that grows stronger through difficulties. Philosopher Epictetus said we should not be shocked when the fig tree produces figs, nor when the world creates hardship. By mentally rehearsing potential negative scenarios, we can respond resiliently when they arise. Tough times often precede periods of growth. 5. Pursue virtue, not pleasure. Society promotes pleasure-seeking and self-indulgence as the path to happiness. But pleasures derived from food, sex, entertainment, and possessions provide only fleeting satisfaction. The Stoics sought something more substantial and stable, a life of wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. While pleasure depends on luck and circumstances, virtue arises from our judgments and character. By mastering our minds and behaviors, we gain an inner strength unaffected by external conditions. 6. Live in harmony with nature. Stoics recognized humans as integral parts of the rational, interconnected universe. Though we seek to impose our will on the world, nature operates by its laws and logic. Rather than fighting this reality, they advocated aligning our perceptions and actions with the more significant natural order. Surrendering control allows us to flow with events and reduce inner turmoil. We assume our rightful place in the broader ecosystem, acting harmoniously with universal providence. 7. Judge yourself by your standards. Looking outward inevitably produces feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and perceived injustice. The sages of Stoicism focus their moral measurement inward. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Comparing yourself only to your past self allows you to celebrate the progress made. Judge yourself not by social status, but by the integrity of your character and intentions. 8. Do your duty without expecting reward. Stoics followed their vocations not for prestige or payment, but for a duty to contribute to the greater community. Aurelius Antoninus said, "Do what is necessary, and whatever the result may be, always bear this in mind, that it was necessary." Detachment from results brings freedom. We control our efforts each moment, yet outcomes remain outside our grasp. Doing good work becomes its motivation and reward. Act nobly and honorably without expecting credit or reciprocation. 9. Treat others with compassion. Life drops people into an infinite range of circumstances beyond their control. Stoics practiced sympathy, shared feelings, and understanding of others' suffering. Kindness and charity emerge when we recognize people's common humanity despite surface differences. Judging or mistreating others conflicts with Stoic principles of reason and cosmic kinship. Treat even rude, foolish individuals with gentleness, as you would a child. Progress begins when we view the world through the eyes of others. 10. Master your emotions and desires. Passions like anger, fear, and craving disrupt inner tranquility. While we cannot avoid emotions, the Stoics developed practices to examine and modulate them. Rather than suppressing feelings, they advocated pausing between an impression and a reaction to ensure logic governs the response. Over time, this builds self-control and reduces the sway of destructive passions. Similarly, differentiating natural desires from unhealthy attachments helps curb excess. Inner freedom comes when we take charge of emotions and moderate appetites. 11. Live in the present moment. Dwelling on the past or future pulls our mind away from the only place we exert influence, the present. Seneca wrote, "We must let go of the past and entrust the future to providence." Each moment offers a chance to apply wisdom, patience, and justice. Instead of reliving old pain or pre-living uncertain outcomes, direct full awareness to your current perception, judgment, and action. With practice, living in the now fosters serenity and gratitude for the unfolding mysteries of life.